Chapter 36, Neither Can Be Missed. After Xue Fanxin was done with her own things, she returned to her room. She sat cross-legged on the bed and circulated the first stage of the reverse spirit art within her body. After practicing it, she noticed that her aura was a little chaotic and her emotions were a little out of control. She couldn't say where she was uncomfortable, but she felt strange. Was she going crazy? The moment she thought of this possibility, Xue Fanxin panicked and quickly looked through the important parts of the first tier of the reverse spirit art carefully. There's nothing wrong. I trained according to the books. How could I have gone crazy? What went wrong? Xue Fanxin carefully studied the book in her hand. Even if it was a blank page at the back, she would flip through it page by page to see if she could gain anything unexpected. At that moment, another empty book ran out and flew in front of Xue Fanxin. It took the initiative to open the page for her to see the content. The first tier of the heart-cleansing incantation. Following that, the reverse spirit art in Xue Fanxin's hand flew away by itself, as if it were giving up its position to the heart-cleansing incantation. The two books seemed to be asking her to practice the heart-cleansing incantation. Alright then, let's see if it can resolve my current problem. Although Xue Fanxin was filled with curiosity about these strange books, she knew that with her current ability, even if she racked her brains, she would not be able to figure out the origins of these books. She might as well not waste her time thinking about them and focus on her cultivation. The book was left behind by the original host's father. He only let his daughter see the content. There must be a deeper meaning behind it, but no matter what it was, it would not do her any harm. The heart-cleansing incantation was operating in opposite directions to the reverse spirit art. The two techniques seemed to complement each other, and neither of them could be missing. After Xue Fanxin cultivated the heart-cleansing incantation, the chaotic aura and impetuous emotions from before all disappeared. She felt extremely comfortable, her body was filled with energy, and her spirit was especially good. Clearly, she had to cultivate the reverse spirit art and the heart-cleansing incantation at the same time. Otherwise, she would cause great harm to herself and might go crazy. Why had the host's father deliberately left her these books? Jiushang had told her that there was a seal in her body. What was going on? Xue Fanxin really could not figure out what to do, so she decided not to think about it. After finishing her cultivation, she looked up at the window and realized that it was almost midnight. That guy, Jiushang, said that he would come at midnight. Could he be playing with me? Little Xiner, are you thinking of me? Jiushang suddenly appeared mysteriously. His white clothes were like snow. As the moonlight scattered down, his body faintly emitted a strange silver light, making him look like an angel. Xue Fanxin was already used to Jiushang's sudden appearances. She was not shocked at all. She rolled her eyes at him, and said, "Why are you looking for me in the middle of the night? If you have something to say, then say it. If not, then get lost. I want to sleep." "I'm afraid you won't have time to sleep tonight. I want to take you somewhere to do something." "Where? What are you doing?" "Toth Palace. To be a thief." "What?" Xue Fanxin looked at the person in front of her in shock. Before she could react, a strong arm had already grabbed her small waist and pulled her into a secure embrace. Then, the world spun around her and she could not differentiate north, south, east, and west. What was going on?